Hey everyone, Jay Todd coming to you from the streets of Las Vegas, and here's what's happening this week in gambling.
Hello players, and welcome to another edition of This Week in Gambling. I'm Jay Todd. Recently, my doctor diagnosed me with erectile dysfunction. However, turns out I just had a really ugly girlfriend. And here's this week's big story. A couple of weeks ago, I told you all about the 15 states that are now suing the U.S. Department of Justice over their changing opinion on the Federal Wire Act. An opinion that now says all online gambling and poker is illegal. An opinion that's full of shit. During that episode, we discussed why the Justice Department is flat wrong to have changed their opinion on this matter. We talked about how the Wire Act only applies to sports betting and how the Wire Act does not prevent the regulation of online gambling or poker within state borders. However, the DOJ seems to be sticking to their guns on this, which means a showdown is imminent. Or is it? A few days ago, the feds filed a motion to have this case thrown out. Why? They claim that because they have not yet blocked any states from regulating online gambling or poker, the states don't have any basis to bring the lawsuit in the first place. Well, isn't that pretty damn clever? This logic is so convoluted, only a government agency could have possibly come up with it. Is the DOJ saying that it wants to operate in uncertainty with laws that are obscured with ambiguity? How can states regulate an industry when there's no legal clarity? And why would the highest law enforcement agency in America want to operate from the shadows, essentially holding the states hostage on this issue? The Justice Department seems to be acting like a bunch of thugs in this particular case. They're saying, go ahead and regulate it. Maybe we'll prosecute you, maybe we won't. Roll the dice and find out. It's actually pretty freaking brilliant if you think about it. Evil, but brilliant. So, the DOJ does not want to argue this case on its merits. Hell, they don't want to argue this case at all. They would rather lean on states like the mafia so that Don Adelson over here gets what he paid for. I don't think it'll work, but then again, I didn't think they would get the UIGEA passed either. So what the hell do I know? We'll let you know what the judge decides. In the meantime, another state has regulated online gambling. More on that after the break.
This week's special offer is for Bet365. Casino City has exclusive player specials for Bet365 Casino. Visit online.casinocity.com for details or follow the link in the description of this video.
This week's online game review is for the Tiger's Glory online slot from our friends at Quickspin. This game pits gladiators against the big cats to see which symbol will become sticky. There are also wilds and scatters in this 4-row, 6-reel game with 4,096 ways to win. If you'd like to see this review, simply visit our YouTube channel. And while you're there, please support us by subscribing. And don't forget, if you click that bell at the top of the page, you'll get updates every time we publish a brand new video. Finally this week, despite the opinion of the Justice Department, West Virginia just became the 5th state to regulate online gambling and poker. So, welcome to the party, pal! They had already regulated sports betting, so I guess they got it all going on.
You guys do a jiggy dance or anything? I mean, you're out here, you're looking really sexy.
Around a little bit.
I'm saying that to get my ass to look like your ass, I would need about 6 months in the gym and a weed whacker.
This ain't your daddy's internet.